the sky knew first. How some names stay and some names hurt. Through the silver blur between the cars and wires, I heard your voice go dim inside the weather. And there you were again, not in my hands, not in my room, just far enough away to turn my whole heart blue. Sometimes tears arrive with no good warning. Sometimes the chest goes numb from too much longing. I loved you, still do. That was never the lie. The lie was thinking love could always close the distance. I loved you, but from too far, like rain that falls, and this is where you are. I watched your tired heart from the edge of mine, wanting to stay, but leaving every time. I loved you, that much is true. I just could not become the place you needed to. I wanted one small place beside your heavy days, to lean like quiet light against your breaking hours. But some hearts learn too late that devotion is not reach. You can carry someone softly and still not cross the space. So I kept your name like warmth in wet sleeves, like a road half seen through a trembling windshield. And even now when rain collects on glass, I feel the old ache return clearer than the past. If I could do one thing, I would not ask you back. I'd only stand a little closer before you fade to black. I loved you, but from too far, like rain that falls, and this is where you are. I watched your tired heart from the edge of mine, wanting to stay, but leaving every time. I loved you, that much is true. I just could not become the place you needed to. Maybe this is where it ends, and I should turn without a scene. No more forcing tired threads back through what silence means. There were words I meant to send, and words I held behind my teeth. Now they stay like folded paper, warm from hands that couldn't speak. I won't chase your shadow backward through a door already closed. Love should never beg so hard, it bruises what it holds. So I write you in the calm I never had when you were near. Not to change your mind tonight, just to leave the truth here. You were part of how I lived through harder winters than I knew. That alone deserves a line the world should give to you. Take this heart and go, that is all I ask. Not my name, not my hurt, just this last one thing I have. Need a kinder love, walk a brighter road. And if you forget me there, I will still be glad you rose. Take this heart and go, I will not pull you near. Some goodbyes are only love written clear. Your silence grew so long, I learned to hear the end inside it. Not like thunder, not like fire, more like light withdrawing quiet. I was afraid to break what little grace was left to keep, so I held my grief like mail never meant to reach the street. If there's pain, I'll fold it smaller. If there's hope, I'll set it down. You don't need my weather now. You deserve a cleaner sky somehow. And yes, I loved you, still the kind that thinks before it blames, the kind that lets the door stay shut but cannot curse your name. So take the part of me that stayed awake for you and leave the rest of time in these dim apartment blues. Take this heart and go, that is all I ask. Not my name, not my hurt, just this last warm thing I have. Meet a kinder love, walk a brighter road. And if you forget me there, I will still be glad you rose. Take this heart and go, I will not pull you near. Some goodbyes are only love written clear. By the time my name reaches her door, I'll be gone from the places I used to breathe for. So don't let the news fall hard in her hands. Don't make my leaving the shape of her end. I would rather fade without a sound than leave one more shadow dragging her down. Tell her I was fine if she asks at all. Tell her the sky was white, tell her I stood tall. What a cruel thing to learn this late, how some hearts are home only when it's too late. And now all I have is this quiet plea: let my last love be mercy. If the world goes dark on me, keep her in the light. If my road runs out too soon, don't let her lose the night. When you see her, say I'm alright. Say the wind took me so from sight. Tell her I knew what she was worth. Too late, too true on this broken earth. And if I turn to dust where her footsteps fall, let me stay there, though I'm gone from more. Yeah, I keep seeing her in ordinary streets, the places where love and daylight used to meet. She will keep walking and maybe never know how much of my soul still follows where she goes. So if there's a guy for men like me, let him be kind enough to leave her peace. Not my grief, not my fear, not the ache I carried here. Only the warmth of the way she smiled, only the hush of her turning wild. Promise me this when I'm out of reach, guard the heart I could not keep. When you see her, say I'm alright. Say the wind took me so from sight. Tell her I knew what she was worth. Too late, too true on this broken earth. And if I turn to dust where her footsteps fall, let me stay there, though I'm gone from more. Don't cry, our names are still alive. Even in the rain, even under knives of light, the whole world can stare like a judge from the dark. But it never held what you lit in my heart. I have seen your fear shake inside your hands, like love was a fire with no promised land. Still I'd rather burn than return to and are not allowed to grow. They can call us wrong, they can solve the grand, they can turn their faces when our shadows touch. But I have never known a prayer this clear as the trembling in your breath when you say stay here. So lift your eyes, don't bow to the storm. If heaven shuts its gate, I will still keep you warm. Even if the world says no, I will not let you go. Through the ash, through the blame, I will love you all the same. If the night comes dressed in war, I will stand before your door. Let the whole sky tear apart, you are written in my heart. Yeah, there may be years that test our name, more winter than spring, more lost than flame. There may be hands that try to break what little piece our two souls make. But love like this was never small. It bends the knee of fear, or it survives the fall. And if the price is all I am, then let it come to me. I would rather lose the world than lose what lets me breathe. So when the road goes black and mercy looks thin, remember this vow, I am already in. Even if the world says no, I will not let you go. Through the ash, through the blame, I will love you all the same. If the night comes dressed in war, I will stand before your door. Let the whole sky tear apart, you are written in my heart. The sound makes you louder than the whole day did. The room goes still, and every buried thing comes back to live. I know you left, I know the shape of gone, but nights have their own language, and it keeps spelling you wrong. In the glass, in the smoke, in the low blue from the street, you return like unfinished words, walking barefoot through my sleep. I asked the ceiling once why you had to go that way. No answer came, just this old day, learning how to stay. And maybe that's the curse of loving after loss. The mind signs all the papers, but the heart won't pay the cost. When the city goes thin and the walls start to ring, every silence in me starts saying your name again. When the night repeats you, I come apart, like a song still burning after the bar goes dark. I know you're gone, I know it's true, but every midnight road still leads to you. When the night repeats you, I lose my ground to the ghost of your light, still moving around. You are not here, but the air remembers how your hair caught on my sleeve in winter, how your tired voice was softened at the end, like even broken hearts still wanted to pretend. Now all I keep are these after images, your shadow in elevators, your laughing passing windshields. I tried to bury us under noise and neon, but memory is stubborn when the whole world turns off. So I walk this room like it's a mold station, waiting for a train that already passed, not to bring you back. I know better than that, just to survive the hour without reliving all we had. When the night repeats you, I come apart, like a song still burning after the bar goes dark. I know you're gone, I know it's true, but every midnight road still leads to you. lights were falling soft, like they knew what had to end. Dust above the empty rows moved like ghosts of old applause. And there you were behind the curtain line, hands folded small, trying not to break while I borrowed one last shine. I sang through all the hurt like it belonged to someone else, but every word came back to you before it touched the air. Some minutes don't arrive as doors, they arrive as music then and now, as one last note that hangs too long. Then can I live without the dark? I saw your eyes trying not to drown, and suddenly the whole stage felt too small for what went down. The band kept playing, but my chest gave way. We'll use this one more song if you can stay after the final song. Don't wait for me, the lights go cold, the room turns deep. I gave you every line I could not speak, and watch them fall at your feet after the final song. If you still cry, let it be for love, not for goodbye. Yeah, you knew the man beneath the sound, the shaking hands, the hollow rooms, the nights I laid my armor down. It made it worse the way you listened through, not to the voice they came to hear, but to the ruin under blue. I wanted one more verse to change the shape of this, one more breath, one better ending, one miracle in the mix. But sorrow has its timing, and tonight it chose the stage to make a crowdless room feel full, then leave me with the ache. So when you turned, I felt the song turn too, like even melody knew it could not follow you. After the final song, don't wait for me, the lights go cold, the room turns deep. I gave you every line I could not speak, and watch them fall at your feet after the final song. If you still cry, let it be for love, not for goodbye. The sun still climbed the same old wall, and evening came like nothing broke at all. Outside my window, the whole world kept its pace, while all the grief I swallowed down rose up and filled the place. This is not the life I thought my heart would choose, to wake with all your light gone and still have sky to move through. Maybe fate misread us, maybe it misplaced the line. Maybe two hands meant to me arrived at different times, and that is the cruelest thing I know, to love the one you cannot hold, to stand this near to memory and still be left out in the cold. But I was alive when I was yours. Even that is fire worth kneeling for. I loved you, that was enough. You burned through me and made me more than dust. I'll try to fade out, try to heal, if that is what your silence needs. But if my heart won't learn that far, I'll wait for you if time turns back. I held you once like summer holds the smell of rain before it goes. Even if the wind slips through my arms, even if the flower withers under guard, still under this sky you exist, and that alone keeps lighting it. My love for you is only beginnings, no final door, no finish ending. So let the days go hard on me, I'll wear them thin until they break. And if forgetting fails the way I know it will, I'll keep one lamp inside my chest for that returning still. I loved you, that was enough. You burned through me, it made me more than dust. I'll try to fade on, try to heal, if that is what your silence needs. But if my heart won't learn that far, I'll wait for you if time turns back. You came to me when my days were gray glass, when even noon felt dim, and every good thing moved too fast. You didn't speak in miracles, you just stayed warm, like sunlight on a table after weeks of storm. And maybe I was only dusk soft on your sleeve, a little orange at the edge before the world would leave. But youth was in the way you smiled,
like everything could last, like small hands, late train, summer wind. We're never meant to pass.
I still keep those hours pressed inside my chest, like flowers in a borrowed book that time forgot to crush.
To you I was a sunset, soft across the blue. To me you were the daylight, pulling me back through. Keep our younger days like a painting in the breeze, golden green and unfinished, still alive in me.
Yeah, you were the bright part of my loneliest years, the quiet kind of rescue that never looked severe. A hand so small but full of stars, a promise shining low, like something made for ordinary hearts to carry as they grow. Now even if the roads have changed and seasons learn to run, I never call those days a lost, they still glow in what I've become. Because love is not just what remains when two people stay, sometimes it's what keeps lighting you long after they fade away.
So if I live inside your past, let me live there kind, not as a wound but as the color the evening left behind. To you I was a sunset, soft across the blue. To me you were the daylight, pulling me back through. Keep our younger days like a painting in the breeze, golden green and unfinished, still alive in me.
Are you alright where the sky keeps you now? Do the clouds still part when you laugh too loud? I still ask the air like it carries your name, like distance is just another kind of rain. You are farther now than roads can run, but grief keeps talking to the sun. No new love could take your place. You left one silence time can't erase. So don't hide too deep behind the blue. If heaven has one open door, leave it for me too. Where goodbye can't follow, wait for me. Past the rain, past what I can see, I still send your name through the night sky, like a breath-born letter, trying to find your light. Yeah, when it rains, I still look up like you're somewhere inside the storm. Maybe that's my curse, to love beyond the ground, to keep building little bridges to a voice I can't reach now. But nothing in me turns you far, your light still lives inside my dark. So keep one piece of sky for me, I'll carry you through every day I breathe. Goodbye can't follow, wait for me. Past the rain, past what I can't see, I still send your name through the night sky, like a breath-born letter, trying to find your light.
Where would I go to see you now? Even if I knew I'd lose my way somehow.
You said don't cry when you left that night, like memory could soften if I held it right.
But rain has its own hands, it keeps opening the door. One drop on the window and you are here once more.
I still wear your weather
close against my skin,
like the storm never ended, it just learned to live within.
on that cold blue night, under trembling light, I knew what touched my shoulder wasn't rain, but your goodbye. Blue rain still falls down my shoulders slow, your tears or the sky, I still don't know.
If I could hold you one last time,
I stay in that storm
and call it mine.
Blue rain all night won't let me through. I still can't tell where the dark ends and where you do.
The city goes dim, but your name stays bright, like a drowned out lamp is at a flooded night. I try to fold you away with the old receipts and days, but every storm returns in the softest, cruelest ways. No, I never learned how to leave you in the past. Some loves don't die, they just keep falling from the clouds we couldn't pass.